Good evening, friends. Today I'm back in my garage here because we have a freaking blizzard outside and minus, I don't know, 35 or so in the wind chill. So that's why I'm kind of retreated inside. And today I want to talk to you about 3 tinder fungi. And 2 of those you probably, if you do bushcraft or survival stuff, you 100% know those mushrooms. That is the chaga and the hoof fungus, right? And where do we find those? They grow on birch trees. So I think I will show you some little benefits and techniques of those 2 fungi first, and then later on I show you the 3rd one. And the 3rd one is one I bet about, I would say 99% of you bushcraft and survival guys out there, you know that mushroom, but you don't know that you can do that with that mushroom. And that will be a really interesting thing for those guys who like to use flint and steel. Yeah, always need to have shard cloth or whatever, right? But there's one fungi, you don't need shard cloth, you just need this fungi, and it works way better than shard cloth. So yeah, just stay tuned and we go from there. So what I will do now is we talk a little bit about the chaga. Okay guys, here you see my little laboratory. Yeah, so here's the chaga. Here we have the hoof fungus. Here's a little piece of chaga, a lighter, some pieces of rock, my trusted fire striking rod, and then we have some wood here, some birch wood, and some I think that's poplar. Yeah. So you guys know the chaga, right? So the chaga, for people who don't know and watch this now, so the chaga you can use basically, don't judge me by my mess here on the table. I'm working on a big fireplace right now for a customer. So the chaga is pretty hard, right? But what you can do is you can knock it in little chunks like this. And this is what I like to have prepared in my EDC fire kit, let's put it like that. I can also grind it a little, piece of wood or whatever. So make it as fine as possible, right? Like this. So now you can carry that in a little tin or in a little, sandwich bag or so in your backpack, like I do sometimes. And on weather where it's kind of like, snowy and you don't, there's high snow, you don't find any grass or birch trees or something, but you have the chaga with you, then you can use the chaga, obviously, and you can put it on a piece of wood like so, and the rest you can maybe leave and make yourself a tea in case you manage to get a fire. So yeah, and then you take your ferro rod and then you try to ignite it. Sometimes it takes a while till it gets a good spark in there. Which will go. This one did 1 to 2. Let's try again. So now we have a pretty good ember. We can let this grow now, and can always add a little more or so. So what I usually do then is I will prepare in advance, obviously. We have lots of time now. I would take a piece of poplar I find, and then I always use a knife like this for this job. It's a lot of people, they like those fancy bushcraft knives and whatever, but I like this work knife here. This is just perfect for bushcraft and survival. You can make really fine little curls with that. So just like so. Yeah, like I said, usually I would prepare that in advance, but today I make it all from scratch here, and I didn't really meant to make a video. I'm not really prepared. I just stopped working. I thought I'd make a little video for you guys about some of the nice fungi you can use out there. So, yeah, so you can make those, a little more, whatever, a little finer, whatever you want. And then you can obviously put this on top. I don't know if we can get it lit. Let's see. I try my best. So, finally, we got it. So, it took a while. Here you see the remnants. Yeah, it is not that easy that way, but it's doable, right? That's when you don't have birch bark, when you don't have too much grass or whatever, then you can try to do it like this. You can do it on a piece of split wood, on a log, right? You can make a flat surface on a log, make a fire on there. Whatever surface you find, you can do that on a rock, for example. Yeah, so that's with a chaga, right? You can ignite the chaga in a chunk as well, but it's not as easy as it is when it's a powder. So, okay, now we talk about the huff fungus next. Okay guys, here we have the huff fungus. So, with my knife here. So on the huff fungus, it's not like the chaga. I don't know, do I have still the chaga piece here? No, it's all gone. Here's one. Yeah, so you see on the chaga you have through and through this cork-like structure, okay, which is flammable, right? On that huff fungus you have an outer layer. I think it's called amadou. I am not quite sure. But you have the inner part, nice and rock hard. You have this little layer down here, which you can use, by the way, when it's a fresh huff fungus and you have a wound, you can peel this piece off and put it on the wound. It's the same time. It's anti-bacterial. You can use it as a bandage. Okay, on this one, you can cut this amadou stuff off with a nice sharp knife, right? You can do it like this in little chips, like this, and they feel like little soft cork pieces. And then you can get a bunch of those going, right? Like so. For demonstration, it should be enough, I guess. There. So. Now, in the same manner, then with the chaga, you can also try to get a spark on that thing. That's usually not that easy either. Let's see if we can get one caught. There we have one. Now we can let it grow, if it does. It's a question. Sometimes on that thing they try to, well, they tend to go out quick. But it is possible we can let it grow a little. So that way we concentrate the heat a little, right? And then in the same manner than we did it with that, you can make some wood shavings, or you have a nest of grass or whatever, right? So you can put this in the nest, and then you can blow up your fire in the regular way, you know, the way it's done. So. But you can see that thing smolders too, right? We always want to concentrate the heat, so that's why I put this little chip on top, so you can see it's going there. And I blow at it. It is not as easy as with chaga to make a fire with that kind of fungus. It doesn't turn into a big, hot kind of pile too easy. So you really need to work it and watch it and attend it. Well, then you can do it too. But it catches real quick, that stuff. So just made it a little finer. It's fun to play around with it. You should try it. Okay. So guys, now we talked about the chaga, the hoof fungus, right? They both grow on birch trees, and this here is another one that grows on birch trees. That is a birch polypore. So the birch polypore, everybody knows it as a healthy, immune boosting mushroom where you can make a awesome tincture and tea from, which is really, really good and immune boosting. But did you know that you can use this fungus here instead of shard cloth to make or catch a spark to create an ember? There's multiple ways to do it. Let's try the first one. Okay, first thing is, like always, you take your knife, right? And then you cut little slivers like those. See? As fine as possible. This one is not completely dry yet. Usually they're rock hard. But this one is a little damp, but it might still works. Let's see if we can get a spark on that one. Let me tell you up front, this is really, really difficult. But it can be done. I might don't get it done, but it's not a big deal. There's one, there's one. Went out again. So when that stuff is really dry, it's better obviously than damp. But it's not a big deal. This is just like to show you a method. When this here doesn't work, then I show you another trick with it. There. Okay. So you can ignite it like this. Okay. That's why I have the lighter here, because that's what I wanted to show you actually. So you can, like if you don't have any other tinder available or so, you can take this mushroom, right? If you just have the mushroom, you carry it with you for some reason, like I do, then you can use that one and ignite it to start your fire. So now you all wonder why I said like you need the flint and steel stuff. That's pretty good for flint and steel. The thing is this, with flint and steel you usually prepare your shard cloth or shard wood or punk wood or whatever, right? You can also prepare one of those. And what you do is, it's pretty simple. You don't need to spend lots of time, have a big fire and a metal pan or whatever, you know. You just take your lighter and you ignite that thing. Takes a moment. And then it burns. Maybe I switch the light off real quick. Because the flame on that thing is more bluish. During the daylight you don't really see it. So you let this burn a little bit. And eventually it stops burning. If you hold it like that, flame can creep up, it will burn. And if you hold it like this, it will stop burning soon. Yeah, this one keeps going a little bit, but let's extinguish it. See all the embers on there and stuff, so we make sure we extinguish those. So it's hard. Once it's going, guys. It's like the charger. It doesn't want to stop. So guys, you can see this. Now it stopped burning and we have a short piece of polypore mushroom. Okay? And now I show you the magic. This piece is still smoldering. And I broke off. Okay. There you go. And if you are a flint and steel guy, you can do this. Okay? Like, let's say this is your flint and steel, so I simulated that. It catches a spark. You can extinguish it again. Let me do that again to show you. There, first caught. It caught. There you see the ember. Bring it closer. There you see. The drier it is, the better it works, obviously. But that is what you can do. Here I have another piece. This was shot like a few months ago. See if it's still catching. There. See? So guys, I hope you liked the video about the half fungus, the birch polypore and the chaga for fire starting. I look like a pig now with my black hands, but doesn't matter. And yeah, so if you liked, then please subscribe, leave a comment, let me know your fire starting tricks. we can all learn from each other, and yeah, if you don't mind, like I said, please leave a subscription. YouTube has that thing that I need to have 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers within a year, then I can get monetized. I have 731 now, I guess. I started last year in April. Until April, I need to gain another 300 subscribers here. And it doesn't cost you anything, as you know. Once in a while, I'm pretty sure you will see a video from me which you will like, or you get entertained, and you can, you know, kind of sit on the couch and see me suffering when I do some crazy things. Yeah, that would be nice if you would leave a subscription and help me that I get monetized, because my time is not for free either, and I would like to get monetized one day. That would be really cool if you could help me with that little click of a button. That makes everything so much easier. Yeah, next video, by the way, I told you in the beginning, we have a little bit of a winter storm going on. The next video will be about those, you know, snowshoes. I have like different kinds here, as you can see. Those guys, and I have another pair and another pair, a homemade pair, and I will put them to the test, and I will show you what is, you know, in my opinion, the best snowshoe for certain applications, right? This, for example, is a native style. It's the Huron style. They invented those guys here. Yeah, they're made from wood and rawhide. This is the old style. Those ones here are US military issued ones. As you can see, they copied this style of snowshoe, and that's for a reason. And also they are made from magnesium, and this magnesium has yeah, has an interesting property I will show you in the next video, which I will possibly make on the weekend. Okay, so stay tuned, guys, and I see you next time.